Alright, so you guys, I was just reading over some old tarot notes. It was so interesting. It was like I was telling myself to keep fine-tuning, keep going, don't stop. You have goals to reach. This is something you can obtain. Keep going so you can pay for school. And I did pay for my life coaching school. And it was just amazing to see, all the different journals that I write and jot down things in, and to go back and be like, oh wow, this is what was going on, and to see how far I've come with my new baseline energy and how far I still am willing to go. So anyway, this is for Taurus December reading. I'm going to be doing a Celtic spread, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if the title just resonates with you, hell, you're on the cusp, this will be for you, okay? Obviously, this is not going to resonate with every single Taurus, so, I mean, get in where you fit in. Definitely book a private reading with me if you feel the need to do so. I am a spiritual life coach and tarot oracle reader, and I am here to provide you with some insights about December. What should you be expecting? What, obstacles may come your way? What blessings you should be receiving? One second, you guys. Okay, alrighty, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. Alright, spirit guides, angels, ancestors that are attuned to Taurus's energy. Okay, so you guys have a spiritual connection here. This is just wanting to come out, but I'm gonna keep shuffling. There's a spiritual connection. This could be not with just a person, place, or thing, but with actual the connective energy there, and then realizations. I feel like you guys are having a spiritual realization as well. Look at, so you guys are really connecting to the outer dimensional, the universal connection, I would say. Look at this spirit. There's a lot of spiritual cards here. Look at material prosperity, spiritual prosperity. So you guys are integrating a darker and lighter dimension, which is really beautiful, and it's really surging up the energy with the sacral chakra here. All right, so let me dive in. All right, what's going to be going on for Taurus in December, spirit? All right, so positive movement forward. Okay, and this has to do with matters of partnership. So I feel like you guys are going to be in partnership with, this could be a business, okay? This could be a person, alliances. So it just feels like you guys are creating and growing new relationships, right? You guys are growing and creating new connections. So you guys could be mending a connection. You guys could be pouring into connections that need, watering, like as a plant. You guys could be shining light on connections that you should be, like, wow, I should really, 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 get cool with that person. Okay, I see that here for you. Connections are growing, okay? It feels like maybe you put some things went to rest. Maybe it feels like you've seen someone in a negative light, and now you're seeing them in a positive light, and you're deciding to look at things from a different perspective, okay? And moving forward, okay? It looks like you might have sorted out your emotions here, okay? Sometimes when we get epiphanies after we've been in it, and then sometimes it takes for the thing to happen, to sit out and really get that bird's eye view, again, sit in solitude to gain that wisdom. So let's see here. What is it that you're aware of? What is it that you're actively going to be doing, like actively going to be, okay, so you're actively going to be planting seeds, okay? You're actively going to be growing new things, okay? So it looks like you guys are growing new endeavors. Let me plant a seed here, let me plant a seed here, let me plant a seed here. And why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Okay, so it looks like you're planting seeds of passion. So you're planting seeds that will grow, okay? Or at least you feel will really grow. That's what I see here. But let's see, why are we planting these seeds? It looks like intentional seed planting here and alliances, okay? Okay, so I'm planting seeds. Okay, so it feels like a fulfillment. Automatically, I feel like, let me plant seeds here. It kind of feels like someone who is scared to, who had nothing and is scared to have nothing again, right? Or who have had nothing, gained everything, and is scared to lose everything. So you continuously plant seeds because you don't want to go back here. You don't want to feel that. And I just want to call out, hopefully you really acknowledge and heal this subconscious part of you that keeps you planting and growing. You know, I'm hoping that you really took allowed your heart to break and heal with this, because sometimes we could just be, you know, so focused on planting new seeds and growing and making sure I never ever ever get back to what that looked like 6-10 years ago. But it's like, did we repress it? Did we suppress it? Did we really deal with that? I'll just say that real quick for whoever that's for. So what in the past caused this? And like I said, I already feel like what caused this was having nothing. Okay. I also feel like for this right here, it feels like we know how to take on, or we learned, or we became clear about what healthy connections look and feel like for us, what that requirement is for us. That's what it feels like. All right, so the past. Okay, so look at this is something was spoke onto, something was spoken on to you. So again, I do feel like some things were said that could have been heartbreaking. And it feels like we're going to move past it, okay? Feel like someone said something. It could be what someone said or something that they didn't say as well. And I feel like someone's going to come with a peace offering here, okay? Feel like someone's going to come with a peace offering, or you may even come with a peace offering here. When it comes to this positive energy, moving forward here, there's a peace offering here, okay? This could be at your home. This feels very home-like to me. This feels like where the heartbreak happened at. Maybe you got in an argument at your home. Maybe you're gonna cook like a meal or something like that. It feels very home. Let me hospitality. That's what I'm feeling. Hospitality. But advice, or you know, ways you can look at this from a different direction. This feels positive, and I see positive movement and forward. So it's just really Spirit is saying keep moving forward. But let me pull here for advice. Yeah, foundation. So what I seen was another positive card that I was going to pull, but this could go, I mean, happy family. I feel like you're growing a stronger, and you could be doing all three, right? Connecting with people from the past that you really, you know, feel like you trust, or you've grown in understanding. Connecting with someone that is from now, like strengthening the connection and bringing in new connections as well, right? Because you're like, I need a strong alliance. Like, this is a family, happy, like this is stable union. We're here. When you have a family, you guys eat together, you pray together, you guys go through heartbreak together, you guys talk it out. Yeah, okay. And it's interesting because I feel like this card right here, it feels like something you've been waiting on is to, you know, connect or be at this level of life, or, you know, maybe you were waiting to make amends with this person. Okay, so this is things that you may not see coming here. Things you may not see coming. So what you might have questions about in December is, what am I going to have any obstacles? Yes. You know, when you play it big and you're trying to mend things and show up in a good light, There are going to be obstacles, challenges, and this could be challenges as far as old beliefs. You can even have challenges with someone saying, I don't believe you should be in alliance with this person. Not because of what they said. Do you really think you should be offering that up? Because they really hurt you, and are you sure you healed from that? That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, but it says that you're going to have to stand up for what feels right for you, okay? It looks like you're going to be coming into a point of you're going to feel the need to stand up for yourself. Rightfully so. Okay, however that looks like. Yeah, and it has to do with change. This is deep level change, okay? So hopes and fears. Let's see here. What's in Sagittarius, Taurus's hopes and fears? Let's see. Ooh, being alone. Okay, so it's funny because a lot of us do like being alone, but we don't like being lonely, okay? Sometimes it feels like so much information is coming through. This feels like someone who wants to be alone but don't like feeling lonely, and they also don't like to go over all the thoughts that they have, the information. It feels like someone wants to quiet the noise, but it also feels like someone also wants to gain information. I want to know more. But then it feels like, okay, I want to be able to meter how I feel. This is what I'm feeling right now. It's really just like flushing through my mind of like, I want to be alone. I don't want to be lonely. I want information. I don't want an overload of information. This is what this card is saying. There we go. Spiritual information. Okay, so I do see that it's like you want to filter out the information that's actually valuable to you. Like, take the bullshit. I don't want to think about the bullshit, but I want to take in information that I can hold, that I can carry, that's not going to weigh me down, and that's valuable to me. Anybody want to stay up all night thinking about a bunch of bullshit? Like, for real. The outcome is really bright, okay? The outcome is what your hopes and dreams are. I see that you're going to achieve that, attain that. This feels like someone is going to offer you something. It kind of feels like the golden ticket or something like that. They're going to offer you something. It kind of looks like, it feels like a change of identity. Clarify? And look at recognition. Okay? And that's what it felt like. It felt like someone is, it kind of felt like someone giving you an award, offering you something, and what they offer you levels you up where you get recognized in a whole nother light, which is really, really great, right? And it has to do with your passions and desires. Oh, yes, baby, things are transforming. And it feels like this is everything I dreamt of the past. That's what it feels like. And it's really good energy. Taurus, you were looking, kind of solid here. Surrender to prayer. Okay? Prayer. So we've been praying, we've been hoping, we've been wishing, we've been ritualizing, right? We've been manifesting. Okay? Put that out there and let it do its work, okay? We all know not to harp on things that we already put out there because it does push the energy down and it doesn't give it the opportunity to free flow. So you put your hand over that seed and allow that bitch to grow, honey, because it's going to grow. I can see that loud and clearly. Alrighty, what else? For Taurus, December. Taurus, December. Yay. Surrender to divine, which doesn't surprise me. That is right next to surrender to prayer, because when we pray, we are, you know, essentially praying to something higher up, either our higher selves, deity, demi goddesses, whatever you pray to. You're praying to something that is higher up, or you're having that faith here, and it's really saying whatever this is, allow it to grow. Surrender. You have put the energy out there. You have facilitated the energy. Allow it to develop. Don't harp on it, because it's like you remove your hand from this and allow it to grow. Don't hold it down. Allow that to grow. Okay? You might see that obstacle in that, where you just need to allow it to grow. Simple, plain and simple. Allow it to grow. Because, I mean, it feels like you know what you're doing here, but, you know, we're all human. We all get anxious and a little worried, and, you know, even when we're divinely guided, we're still here in the physical, trapped by physical feelings, you know. Even if others, right? I don't usually feel like this, but somebody else is over there being a fucking warrior, and now you're attaching your energy to them. You're like, hold up, I know the fuck I'm not. Okay? All right, what else? What else for Taurus in December? Thank you, Spirit. What else for Taurus in December? Thank you. All right, so it says, am I on the right path? Oh, you for damn sure you are. So stop second guessing yourself. Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process, and then that's exactly why I surrender to prayer and the divine is there. We lose trust in the process and question if we're even on the right path, and you for damn sure are. Yeah, a few obstacles might come in the way, but that doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. That just means it's strengthening you for exactly what you say you want on this path. Know this: you are on the right path. Keep going. Keep believing. Okay. You are on the right path. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Surrender to the divine. Today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fill your next step. And it's so funny because when I seen newfound trust, I thought of new foundation, and then the obstacle, trusting that this new foundation, even though there are obstacles, which there should be, you're still headed in the right direction. And it's so interesting because I look down and I see, how can I surrender even more in this moment? So, okay, has a lot to do with surrendering right now, okay? It says, it is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. There we go again. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the will and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know it's coming. And it's coming. I see it. It's coming. It's coming. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra: I surrender, I accept all I cannot change, I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. So that's really good for you. That's really, really good. All right, so the personal power that Taurus needs to step into for the month of December. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. I embrace change. Oof. Things are shifting, and they should be. Trust the process, okay? You are peeling a layer of you off, and it might get itchy, it might get uncomfortable, it might feel like, what the fuck is this? But you see those beautiful flowers grooming there, and you're not really looking at them. You're just paying attention to, what is this behind me that I just really, itching and scratching and changing. But it's these flowers coming in essence here. You're not really paying attention to them. This is shedding away from you, okay? So it's really allowing you the visual to know that when you're focused on what is this change and should this be changing, and it's the number 2 there, and also 20, so it's like gaining a new perspective and allowing this completion, this cycle to complete, so you can start a new one. And again, here you go. Trust in divine timing. There's something you're really harping on, goddammit. And Spirit's like, relax. Like, what the hell? Like, don't you know? Don't you know? Maybe it feels like you've been waiting forever for it. But trust and believe. The flowers are blooming. They're blooming. They're blooming, honey. They're here. They're blooming. They're here. They're blooming. I promise you, they're blooming. They're here. You are harping on something for that to come out, and all your advice, like the foundation is here. Calm down, surrender. We're building it for you. You showed us, and we're showing you. Okay, obstacle too. Aren't you conditioning for your best season? Okay. So yeah, stop worrying. Relax. They see you and all the hard work you put in. They made room for you. They hear you about to get some beautiful blessings in December, or closing out December. So please let me know if it resonates with you. And again, I'm your spiritual life coach. Book me for your very own private reading, and I'll be more than happy to have you as a client. Peace, tease.